Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great day. It is Tuesday morning. Got a great video planned out for you guys. And I gotta say, as a disclaimer, what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is in no way me telling you to run out and bet the farm on silver. However, I'm thinking we're going to keep maybe going a little higher. So we're going to talk about my thoughts on silver today and what we've seen in the markets in the last 24 hours and what's going on, what I'm seeing around YouTube, what I'm seeing people talking about, and how it's kind of funny because the last time I seen this, we ended up seeing a huge reversal on silver. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please be sure to take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about the markets right now. And if you're not subscribed, please take a quick minute and hit that subscribe button. Help me out. I'd like to take a minute to thank all of the members of the channel, all of you that are members and have been for a while, and the new members that just joined. So with that being said, if you'd like to join, it's only $1.99. You can click that join button below the video. And if not, I'm thankful that you are subscribed and that you hit that thumbs up, leave me a comment. It all helps the algorithm. So let's jump in and get talking about what I want to talk about today. So I'm starting to see on YouTube people saying now, I had already seen it. I mean, it's comical to me that because you guys know my political opinions, if you've been following the channel for a while, it's comical that people think that everything is going to get better and silver and gold are going to plunge. And yes, they did have a nice pullback, a great buying opportunity in my opinion. I know I said I am trying to hold out until Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Why? Because a lot of companies tend to run amazing deals on that weekend, and you know, it's not very far away now. We're talking a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I really want to try my best to hold out for that day. Is it even 2 weeks? No, I think it might actually be even less. But you know, when you think about it, it's kind of interesting because what we've seen yesterday, so Sunday night when the overseas markets opened up, the Chinese were definitely buying. And I mean, like, you know, just you're seeing the price trickle up higher. By the time the markets opened, it was already up a little bit. Throughout the day on Monday, it eased up even higher. And right now, it's even trading up higher. Same with both gold and silver. And the last time that I seen that was when we... Sorry, I actually... I was pulling up the actual price chart right now, and then my phone was on something else, so it came up and started playing it. I got a little jolt down memory lane in a previous comment where someone's like, hey, remember what it was like in the beginning of the year when we seen it down to 22 and they were calling for under 20. And I do remember that. And I was one of the few people that said it ain't coming down much lower. That's low. It's a buying opportunity. I don't always get them right, but I do definitely remember that one. And it was funny because a lot of the YouTubers were all against saying that, you know, they thought that it was going to just keep coming down. And, you know, I look at a lot of different things, one of which the 100-day moving average. And I find it interesting that we did go slightly below the 100-day moving average. And all of a sudden, we sprungboard up. For those of you that don't know, we did see $29.50 during day trading the other day, last week. I think it was Friday, maybe Thursday. And then all of a sudden, we had a jolt. And as soon as the markets opened, it jolted up higher to where gold now is trading at $2,621. So it's up substantially higher, almost $100 higher, in fact. And silver, as of right now, is trading at $31.30, which is also higher than it has been. I'm pulling up the chart here on what the low was. Yeah. So the low, we actually seen it go down to $29.50, and now we're starting to see it inch higher and higher. Now, Is it up a whole lot? No. I'm still hopeful that we see it go even lower. Why? Because it's a buying opportunity. I'm not in this to sell tomorrow. And most of y'all, based on your comments, are not trying to get rich quick overnight. You're just looking for a safe and steady climb. And that's exactly what you want. I don't want to see an overnight jump. I don't want to see an overnight fall. I want a nice, slow and steady consistency going higher. And even if precious metals held in the $31 range to the end of the year, that would be good in my opinion. I would be extremely happy with that because that shows that we closed out the year with a really nice profit. Now, do I think it's going to stay around 31? No, I think it's going to slowly work its way higher. But I have to say, I'm not telling anybody to go out and buy. Why? Because I had gotten that comment the other day saying this fool said go buy at 35, which I didn't say go buy at 35, but I did say I still expect it to go higher. And I think really it's funny because nothing has changed. Yeah, we know that Trump will be in at the end of the year. The beginning of the new year, Trump will be in, or at least he should be. I had someone ask me the other day, is there anything that can stop that? I said, there's a few things, but I don't even want to jinx it. I don't think it's likely. But then again, after seeing them give the okay to use distant weapons over in Europe, I was like, darn, dude, who knows what could happen in the next couple months. It's still a ways away, but ultimately there's a lot of problems still in the world, and the biggest problem is the overprinting of money. And the more we print, the less it's worth. And by buying precious metals, I don't buy it because I want to be rich. I don't buy it because I'm greedy. I buy it because it's a store of wealth. It's a great way to save money. I actually was talking to a friend the other day, and I was discussing how from month to month, I don't really have a whole lot of money left over. And the comment was made, that's by your own choice. You choose that. And you're absolutely right, I do. I choose to put my cash into precious metals, whether that be gold or silver. And I do that because I believe that it's easier to save. I mean, I couldn't sell this stuff in an hour if I wanted to. If some spontaneous buy came up, it helps me not make spontaneous decisions. It means I have to think. Can I take a day or two and sell some of this metal easy and get still a nice profit if I wanted to? Absolutely. A lot of people are getting into precious metals. Now, right now, a lot of people are scared in a sense because they think it's going to come lower. But personally, I look at this as a buying opportunity. Now, could this just be a little jump up? Absolutely. People aren't really paying attention to it right now. They're discouraged. They think that everything is going to get better. I was watching a couple YouTube videos, and one of them was an extremely big channel. And no, now that Trump's in, $35 was overplayed and probably not going to be back up there. But don't be surprised to see us get back up there. Why? Because overseas countries still have problems. And let's be honest, where do you think the bulk of the buying was coming from? Do you think it was the United States? Do you think that all that run up on silver and gold was the United States buying it and American citizens? No. It's coming from a lot of other countries. And those countries are still buying precious metals. And I don't sit here and tell you this because I'm trying to pump up precious metals. Because really, I don't care what happens to them. And I don't really care if someone buys or don't buy. That's on them. And ultimately, we all have to make our own choices and make our own, accept our choices that we make. So the problems are still there. And we're going to see precious metals, I believe, continue to slowly creep up. Maybe a little pullback, a little up, a little pullback, a little up. And every time, look at how many news networks. I never, as far back as I can remember, seen as many stories talking bad about gold and silver as I did over the last week. Everybody running a story about how gold's rally is over and hopefully you get out in time before it plunges back down to 2,000. And it makes me laugh. It really does. Do I think it's going to plunge? There's almost no way I see it going back down to $2,000. But who knows what could happen. And I always say that because I don't want someone to use what I'm saying as financial advice, because it's not. I'm making my choices, what's right for me and what's right for my future. And each other person is going to have to make that as well. Let me know in the comments below. Are you buying? Are you holding? Are you picking up regularly? I think the most common comment that I'm going to see is, I'm still buying on a routine, because that's what I hear a lot of people say. My routine has changed just a little bit recently. Like I said, only because of Black Friday. We'll see what happens when that's over. I am doing some work on my house now as it's starting to cool off a little bit. And, I kind of would like to move into a new home at some point. And I think in order to do that, I'm going to probably have to get my house a little more on par. Fix some stuff. I got a couple bathrooms that one of them don't work properly. But I'm like, you know what? I live alone pretty much. And I only need one bathroom. It doesn't matter the second bathroom to me. But I'm working on fixing stuff now that it's cooling off a little bit. So with that being said, going to wrap up here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you are subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. And if you're not subscribed, please take a quick minute and hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts. Hit that like button and I will see you guys again tomorrow. We could really see prices start climbing again. Don't be surprised. Long term, silver is looking good to me. And I really think silver is going to go back up to 35, probably even inch through it a little bit. And people are going to start freaking out again. And that's going to be it. So we'll see what happens. I'm not calling for the moon right now, even though I do see it going over 35 again before the year's out. And I mean, we're in that season. So, and if not, maybe it'll be the beginning of the year. But generally, the wedding season usually pushes silver higher. And there's a lot of people buying silver. We still have a deficit. Nothing's changed on that. And it doesn't mean we're going to run out of silver. It just means we're going to have more silver sell off the markets than we put in. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow on T-Square Talk. Take care. We're about ready to hit 14,000 subs right around the corner. So hit that subscribe button. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.